He's All That 5 for G-Bergs and 5.5 out of 10 for myself. And I think that's more than fair. It's because it's not a technically good film. It's really literally just a rehatch. But there are some things that I liked about it, and it made me laugh a few times. So I gave it a little bit of credit. Little bit. 5.5 out of 10 for me. 5 for him. And moving on.
Oh, I should have talked about my funniest moment. It was when they were considering the Biggest Loser, and they stepped in on that rather large Asian man.
That was one thing that it did better than the first one, because in the first one they just immediately found Rachel Leigh Cook.
Oh,
in this
okay.
one they went through a few people, and I liked that.
You like that?
Yeah, because it added a little more depth.
And this kid's doing a science experiment, but then he sees the girls leaning in the doorway, and then Addison Rae gives him this wink and this look, and I'm like, it would make me freeze too. And he freezes, and the Bunsen burner starts going up his sleeve, and he's like, ah! Yeah. And then they're like, oh god, and they get out of there. Funny moment. We forgot to talk about it, but He's All That.
He's All That. That's not in the Bob Ross documentary.
Now we're talking about that.
but they're both on Netflix.
Weed.
And yeah, that was a good. Honestly, that was a good part. I'm glad you mentioned that. Anyway, back to this